I went to an event downtown at the Memorial Auditorium. I forget what it's called these days, but there was an exhibit of the displacement of black folks in Raleigh, big exhibit about the 4th Ward, as well as this walking trail going through Shaw University's campus. So again, it was left me with a bunch of questions as we still have no master plan. So my questions start with, for the mayor, did Dix pay Shaw to have a walking trail running through its campus? At our very first meeting, Mayor, you asked where was the Dix Trail, and staff said property still needed to be acquired. What property was that? Are city funds being used to build this trail? Also, Shaw has closed 2 main dorms for the remainder of the semester. At the same time, the city has blocked surrounding streets for construction. What exactly is this construction for? And was there coordination with Shaw administration before disrupting student lives? Councilmember Melton, on your website, it says the city accepted $3 million in federal funding for a strollway connecting Chavis Park to Dix Park, running through historic neighborhoods and Shaw University. Has any of that money gone directly to Shaw? If not, how exactly are those federal dollars being spent? Councilmember Branch, back to the Shaw rezoning. You're expected to be a neutral decision maker. Why did you solicit letters in favor of the rezoning? One of those letters was later read into record before the vote. Why did you involve yourself in advocacy instead of maintaining neutrality? Councilmember Harrison, we believed you to be a no vote on the rezoning, but during that meeting, something unusual happened. A motion and a second, and there were only 2 votes in favor of the process. After that, the mayor did not follow standard procedure.
Do we have a second? I will second it. Okay. All in favor? Wait a minute. What?
Instead, she whispered to you, she tapped you on the shoulder during a public meeting. What was said? Was there pressure? Was there influence? Because whatever that conversation was, it belongs in the public record. Councilmember Silver, you were a part of the Urban Land Institute study involving Shaw. In the November 15th, 2019 News and Observer, it said Shaw was land rich and cash poor. It was suggested that Shaw sell 75 acres of land that it did not need in order to obtain $10 million. The debt was $27 million. This would have left them with no money, less land, and still in debt. Even at the best, Shaw was still owed with far less of anything. At the same time, another study was advancing downtown South. So I'm asking plainly, did you believe that that was a responsible recommendation? Or did it look like the early stages of a land grab targeting a historically black institution? Here's my concern. When public funds, private interests, and historic institutions intersect, transparency is not optional. Neutrality is not optional. Accountability is not optional. Right now, the public deserves answers. We deserve answers, not silence, not side conversations, and not decisions made in whispers. These are questions, and I think.
Thank you.